This is pretty exciting. This giant box just showed up today, and now I'm gonna haul it downstairs and open it up. Alright, just got it down here, and I think it's 67 pounds is what the packing slip said. Time to tear into it and check it out. So far it's packaged very well. I don't know how many layers there are. Oh boy. Alright, time to jump in. It's in there somewhere. Oh, okay, hang on. Almost there. Probably the best packing job I've ever seen. Okay, got it. They're not kidding, it's heavy. Extremely heavy. But packed very, very well. Alright. Ooh. There it is. TEAC 3340S. Coming out of the packaging. It's beautiful. Okay, so now the fun part, the moment of truth. It was untested and it didn't come with a power cord. So I actually bought one separate. Alright, there it is with tape on it. I've never played these 10.5-inch tapes. I've only got machines that could do 7 inches up till now, but plays. I don't have it hooked up to speakers yet. Fine. It's forward. It's all there, it looks like. So alright, so after testing out the TEAC, there's a few issues. The first one, major thing, is the pinch roller is very much seized up. It's not on there, I took it off. But I opened up the back, as you saw, and I'm gonna need to get in there. Taking out this little plate here to get to the flywheel. And you have to get the flywheel out in order to get to the pinch roller mechanism to clean it up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. Fun stuff. Oh yeah, look at that. Alright, so far I've taken out the screw right there. You can see it. I should only have to take out one more. That guy on the end. But in order to get to that, I decided to take out the 2 screws that hold that in place, which are right there. But if I get that screw out, now that I can get to it, I should be able to pull this whole little board out of the way. That's the theory. And be able to access the flywheel. So here we go. Alright, we got that out of the way. 2 screws, one there, one over there. Now I'm just going to kind of hang it to the side. Looks like I gotta get a couple more screws. Looks like 2 or 3 out of there. And I think I have to take the little cover off the cap stand before I can pull that out. But I better clean the cap stand first so I don't jack up the bearings. Here we go. Cleaning the cap stand. Actually, let's take that out first. I've just been cleaning this a little bit and it's already changing color and you can see all that gunk that's coming off of it. Just got the flywheel out. I had to undo 3 screws here and I got this bracket with it. See, one of the washers didn't come with the screw, but I got the screws here. The bracket mounts to the bottom 2 holes and then the top one does not attach to the bracket. Here's another angle of this. So that bracket will screw to those 2 holes in this orientation where my pinky is, so that I guess the flywheel can go through there. Correction, not the flywheel, the pinch roller shaft. That's what I meant to say. I also unhooked this. That's the way it goes. The bigger cluster to the left. Okay, so I'm removing these 3 screws. I've already got one of them out. by the solenoid here so I can get it out of the way. And then I'm going to rotate this down and out of the way so that I can get to this and pull it out. Right now it's totally seized on the bearing. I can't get that off. I can push it and it moves down, but with great resistance. So I need to get that cleared out, and then I can put this thing back together and hopefully play tapes on it. Okay, so after a lot of effort, I got the pinch roller arm off of the bearing. You can see the bearing is still very dirty, but it took a lot of heat and a lot of pressure and moving back and forth. And one thing that added an extra layer of difficulty was the bearing was loose where that nut is, so it was actually rotating with the arm. So what I did was, where that shaft is for the screw, I ended up putting the screw in there, tightening it up all the way, holding onto the screw, and then grabbing through the front, the little arm for the pinch roller. I grabbed onto that and moved it up and down. Eventually got it tight enough to where the bearing stayed stationary. And then I didn't have to argue with the seesawing of both parts moving together and nothing really happening. And then just more heat, more pressure, it eventually came off. I've been cleaning out this tube. It's filthy. Then I gotta clean that, and then after that, it's good to go, put back together. And then get this thing completely put back together, hopefully, and see if it'll play some tape. Alright, everything is put back together in here. And look at that, moving freely. So now I can hook it up and get a tape going on it. It's alive, you can see it here. Right now I've got it in 2-channel mode, but switched to 4-channel, all the VU meters light up. For playback purposes now I'm just going to keep it in 2-channel. Got it hooked up to the Marantz receiver. And it's putting out sound. You can see I've played quite a bit of that tape on it that I've never listened to before. I've had this tape for I think 9 years. I bought it at a thrift store. Couldn't pass it up, even though I had no way to play it. I knew the day would come. Here we are. This tape was recorded at 3 3/4 speed instead of 7.5, which is the slowest capability of the 3340S. So if I push that button, notice the capstan motor goes a little quicker. Push it there, we've got 7.5. Back to the high speed, we've got 15. Here is what a 3 3/4 tape sounds like played back at 7.5. You'll get some chipmunk music. Rewind. Fast forward. Playback. Anyway, I'm planning to use this tape for recording. That'll be my first 10-inch tape to record on, since I can't play it back on anything else like it's supposed to sound. So anyway, there's the TEAC 3340S. Get ready to see this in future videos. I'm planning to learn how to use all the different recording features, from 4-track to 2-track stereo, use the simul-sync features. All that will come later, but if there's anything you'd like to see with this, or if there's anything I didn't explain clear enough, feel free to let me know. Leave a comment below. I'm curious if you have one of these, let me know in the comments too. And if you like this video, if you'd like to see more things like this, subscribe to the channel and we'll keep them coming. Thanks, we'll see you.